Aftab, how are you?
Hi Akshay, thanks for inviting me.
Pleasure, buddy, pleasure. So, firstly, congrats for being selected at Avet's company.
Thank you, Akshay.
So, nothing, man. Just to give a small insight regarding how was its hiring procedure and how was your experience during the hiring procedure. How about you?
Yes, yes. Actually, it was hiring was on campus. They
Hmm.
they have conducted this written test in our college electoral labs.
Okay.
It was a pretty easy exam
Mhm.
because they have asked some basic concepts
Mhm.
of SQL, networking, and
Okay.
more about fundamentals,
Okay.
programming fundamentals,
Okay.
and also they have went in depth in concepts like networking and
Mhm. Okay.
Linux because
Linux.
the company around is working around networking.
Networking.
So
Okay.
they have they have tried to check our knowledge on networking.
Okay.
And during this written test, they have given a choice for us to choose the programming language. Like
Okay.
they have given C++, Java, and Python.
Okay.
So based upon your choice, the programming questions will be asked upon it.
Okay.
So the written test is around totally MCQs.
MCQ.
So
Okay.
yes, there will be no any big tasks which we have to perform in written test. So it's
Okay.
pretty easy.
Okay. What about coding question, Aftab? Any coding questions in the written test?
No, they have not asked any
No
coding
coding
questions in
question.
interview,
Okay. Okay.
written test. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
So that's all about written test.
Okay.
Uh, After successfully completion of written test,
Okay.
they have conducted an technical interview of actually in our first technical
Mhm.
interview they were they were hiring for the role quality assurance engineer,
Quality. Okay.
but they are not obligated us to only choose this quality assurance engineer.
Okay.
So
Okay. Mhm.
I have told my interest towards the developing role.
Got it. Okay.
So based upon it, they have asked the interview questions. So
Okay.
coming to first interview,
After like
first technical interview.
before going to TR, like I just had a small doubt regarding the assessment. So like in assessment, the whole questions were MCQ kind of questions, correct?
Yes.
So and questions were based upon the networking and some Linux based questions.
Yes, actually.
And also regarding the programming questions after like expect the output of given program, any such kind of questions.
Yeah, mostly they were synthetical questions.
Okay.
Like if they are given some code, you have to expect the output of it.
Okay.
So as I've chosen Python language, entire questions were on Python.
Python. Okay.
So some of my friends have chosen Java, so
Java.
entire
Okay. Java
questions
based.
upon Java.
Okay, like
So
how many programming questions were there in option like C, C++, Python, and Java? Only four.
Java, that's only three:
Only three.
C++,
C.
Java, and Python.
Okay, no C.
No C.
All right. So any database, data structure based MCQs, anything like that?
Yeah,
Mm.
they have asked questions on SQL.
Yes. Okay.
It is also based upon some
Mm-hmm.
basic queries
Okay.
and basic
Got it.
database questions.
Got it.
That's all.
Chalo. So how much time it took to get the assessment result?
That day itself, we have got the
Mhm.
result.
Okay. All right.
So based upon the selections, they have conducted the technical interview.
Got it. So, guys, here one thing I would like to mention, since it being a on-campus hiring, the result was, expected within the 24 hours. But if you're trying for this company in the off-campus mode, you can just expect the assessment result within 1 week or time. So, next was a technical round, correct, Aftab?
Yes,
So, how was your experience? Technical round.
actually, as I said, they were hiring for a quality assurance engineer.
Okay.
So they are not obligated me to choose a tester role.
Okay.
So I have expressed my ideas on I have
Mm-hmm.
expressed my interest
Okay.
towards developing role itself.
Okay.
So based upon my interest, they have started taking my technical interview.
Okay.
So first of all, they have asked entirely upon testing itself
Testing. Okay.
questions. Yeah. So luckily, I was having software testing subject in this current
Okay.
semester.
Okay.
So I was able to answer those questions very quietly enough.
Okay.
So when it comes to testing questions, they have asked some basic questions like
Mm-hmm.
different types of testings are
Okay.
available,
Mm-hmm.
and all those white box, black
Okay.
box testing,
Okay.
and also they have given some case studies like
Mm-hmm.
how would you find a debug the
Okay.
issues
Okay.
if you get failure in the software,
Okay.
and also they have given some task like if you find some bugs in your software, how could you
Mm-hmm.
resolve it? How
Okay.
could you document it?
Okay.
So this all basic testing questions were asked
Testing
in
question.
the first.
Okay. Mhm.
Along with it, they even asked some database questions and
Database.
networking questions.
Okay.
So it took around 1 hour 20 minutes of interview.
1 hour
technical
20
interview.
minutes or 1 hour 20 minutes?
1 hour 20 minutes.
Okay.
It was
It was
it was quite long.
Yeah. So like additional to that, like did they ask any situation based question? Like they will be giving a situation, they will be
Yeah, yeah.
checking like in such kind of questions.
Yeah. As I said, they have given one case study about Netflix website,
Okay.
and they have shown me a basic Netflix login
Yeah.
website, and
Okay.
they told that how could you resolve the bugs if you find any bugs on this website.
Okay.
So I have expressed it. I have told them what procedure,
Okay.
what all steps I will be following
Okay.
to resolve those bugs.
Okay. After if possible, could you remember that question and express your answer to our audience? Like how did you respond to that question, if you remember?
Okay.
Yeah. Go on.
So they have told me to imagine a
Mhm.
Netflix login website.
Okay.
So then they told me to express what all user interface will
Okay.
be upon a Netflix login page.
Okay.
So I have told them that we'll be having login button,
Okay.
password button, forget password button,
Okay.
and a page reload button, and even a account creation button.
Okay.
So how could you approach if you find any errors in login or password
Okay.
buttons? So I have expressed that I could report those issues to my developer.
Okay.
So that it can be get solved easily.
Okay. Like kind of approach was like not deep, just a overview.
Not in depth, just they have
Got it.
looked upon very briefly.
Okay. Got it. So
I even mentioned that I was very quite new to software testing.
yeah, got it. Understood.
So based upon my experience only, they have asked the questions.
I understand. So additional to that, any extra questions we are missing?
Yeah. As I said, in first technical interview, they have asked testing questions and
Okay.
along with that SQL and networking questions.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
For first technical interview.
So coming to SQL, like it was kind of an oral interview, or they're gonna share the screen, or you have to answer to them. Like how was it?
No, it's completely oral.
Oral.
They have basically asked some SQL commands,
Okay.
and they have even told that if you have some following table, how could you query the data?
All right.
Those basic orally questions they have asked.
Chalo. So that's what all about the technical round, correct?
Yeah.
So like how many panelists were there in the TR? Any idea?
Only one person.
Only one. All right. So
only one person.
What was the time taken to get the TR result of the idea?
It took 2 to 3 days, Akshay.
2 to 3
And
days.
I was expecting directly for HR round, but
okay.
They have mentioned that they'll be having second technical interview.
Okay.
So I was getting prepared for it.
Chalo. All right. So mode of communication was through email, right?
Yeah.
Email.
Actually.
Chalo. So next was a technical round 2, correct?
Yes, actually.
So how was your experience?
Actually, in technical round 2, there was a foreign interviewer. So communication was a bit complex because they were too fast.
Okay.
And also in second technical interview, as I mentioned, my interest towards developer. So they have asked some programming questions.
Okay.
Like they have given a medium level programming question and told me to solve it. I solved it by using Python itself.
Okay.
So after completion of it, they have asked again the same thing.
Okay.
They have asked some basic testing questions.
Okay.
That's all about second interview. It took around 45 minutes.
Okay.
The main programming question and testing questions.
Okay. You mentioned regarding typing the program. So like you have to share your screen and you have to type in front of them, or like how was it?
I have to share my screen and show them.
Okay.
Like you can use any type of online compiler or any IDE available in your computer.
So after do you remember like what was the question they asked to you, the programming question?
They have given me a strings array.
Okay.
And told me whether the string starts with an C and the string starts with an E.
Okay.
So they have given a they have given a list of strings.
Okay. Okay.
Around 20 strings in a list.
Okay.
So based upon the question given, we have to select those strings which starts with C and ending with E.
Got it.
So that's all basic question.
Sure.
Actually.
So additional to that, they ask some, again, network basic, testing basic questions, and that was.
Yeah, testing basic questions they again asked.
Sure. So what was the time taken to get technical round 2 result?
It was also same actually. It took 3 to 4 days.
Right. Chalo then. So next was the final round, HR.
Yes, actually.
So how was your experience?
Actually, in HR round, I was expecting quite complex questions.
Okay.
But they have asked very basic HR questions itself.
Okay.
And also they have tested my interest towards the organization.
Okay.
And also they have tested my communication skills itself.
Okay.
So in HR round itself, they have concluded that they'll be giving me offer letters for them.
Okay. So like, did they mention like regarding the location, like, they will be, are you flexible for relocation, such kind of questions?
No, they have not mentioned any location
Anything.
specific
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
So they told me that they'll be contacting me after the interview.
Chalo. All right.
Regarding my status.
Got it. So what was the time taken to get HR result?
HR, I have said that they have concluded in the meeting itself that they'll be giving me offer letter.
Okay. Okay.
So the next day I got the offer letter from them.
All right. Chalo.
The next day itself I got the offer letter.
So I guess we are done with the hiring procedure. We look into its role and responsibilities and the package and all. So what is your designation? As you mentioned, Azure testing, right? What was that?
Yes, actually. Actually, they said I can also. They have given internship program for me first.
Okay.
So it will be starting next year from January.
Okay.
So at first they have given me student engineer role.
Okay.
Based upon my knowledge or based upon my interest.
Okay.
They told me that they will be hiring as an QA or developer role.
Okay, QA.
But I mostly prefer to be a developer also.
Okay, developer. All right. So is there any bond of the?
No, actually, they have not given any bond details.
Bond. All right.
I have asked the HR, but he told me that there is no any
bond.
There is no any bond.
All right. So any talk on package of the?
Yes, actually, the package is around 5.5 lakhs. They even mentioned that based upon our inputs, based upon our work, there will be some.
All right. Hike will be there. All right. So
Yes,
next, any talk on the internship? Yeah, internship and stipend. Any talk on that?
Stipend is around 20,000 actually per month.
Okay. So, like, did they mention any the training period? Like, how much month there will be training? Any talk on that?
Yeah, they mentioned from January to May, which is around 5 months. 5 months of internship.
Okay. So is it
after completion of internship, they'll be giving the job opportunity.
So as you mentioned, the training is about 5 months, and per month it will be 20,000, correct?
Yes, actually.
Chalo. So I guess we have covered everything which is necessary to our audience. So anything we are missing, Aftab?
That's all actually.
We have covered everything. So last but yeah, I guess we have covered everything. So last but not the least, man, any suggestion to our audience?
The hiring process was very cool. We don't have to get any tension. So I think everyone have to improve their communication skills and you have to be able to express your knowledge perfectly. That's all actually.
I completely agree with you, Aftab. So yeah, guys, this is our today's talk, and Aftab, I really appreciate you, man, for taking time and joining us. Sharing your interview experience with the audience. Appreciate you, man. Really.
Thank you, Akshay.
And yeah, guys, if you're not a subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon and subscribe. And guys, we also have a Telegram community group called VGrow. Link has been put in the description. And just join and make use of our community. And after, once again, thank you, man, for joining us today.
Thank you, Akshay. All the best, Akshay.
Thank you. And yeah, guys, see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.